I'm still getting used to being on an actual chair and not sitting on the floor. It's weird. It's a weird angle.
It's weird looking at you at like that view.
Yeah.
And it looks like you got a TV in the background, which you definitely.
That's what I was thinking. That's your window.
It's the window, isn't it?
It's a blackout blind that I put up incredibly badly, so things don't get faded, and then you can't really see it. But just in front of it, that is the Matrix Sentinel that I picked up when we was at. Takes up the whole of the top of that cabinet. It's a monster. Yeah.
Because it's at a different angle, though. I'm like looking behind you. I'm looking to see what I can see. I'm like, oh.
A lot of wrestlers.
Wrestlers.
What's the yellow and red thing? Oh, is that the Earthworm Jim pocket rocket?
That thing?
Yeah.
That's the pocket rocket. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We know Dad loves his pocket rocket.
I do love my pocket rocket.
And we all.
All right. Welcome to Toy Division Live. Coming at you live. Back on my channel. The boys did really well on their channel last week. It was Dan's channel, wasn't it?
It was
on my channel. It's the only content on my channel and will probably be removed at some point in the near future. But it was good. It was good fun, and many thanks to Ryan for stepping him, even though he wasn't very well at all and hasn't been well since.
No, yeah, he's been hit with the lurgy.
That sounds like a serious case of man flu going on there. Right house.
Yeah,
he's fighting through it, though. Bless him.
He's doing all right. But it's good to have Aaron back. Obviously,
appreciate it. Good to be back.
To steer the ship means I haven't got to click on the comments.
Talking of comments. Welcome. 10 days. How you doing, mate? I still need to. I'm really sorry. I know you sent me a few links to your YouTube. I haven't had a chance to watch anything yet, but it is on my watch later list. I will get around to watching it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. David, how you doing? Yes, got a few toys to show off.
Couple of bits
here and there. Pete, how you doing? Good seeing you at Kempton.
Buddy, good to see you the weekend, man.
Yeah, another guy on an absolute mad toy tear-up. Got some cool stuff. Darth, how you doing? I hope you're all well, mate.
Thank you for all the shouts you've been giving us in Toy Division.
100%. All those I'm glad. Where do you find the time to watch all this YouTube?
I'm struggling. I've got to be honest.
I mean, the real question is why, when the content is as exhilarating as this. But
that's all good. No, Darth, I hope you're well, dude. Badger Toys, how you doing? You all right,
buddy?
Mate? Carlos
has that mask collection.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, there was a thing on Toy Division of toys we don't collect, and Badger put mask, and I was like, man, I'm surprised, but like, get involved. The mask stuff is good.
I put Master of the Universe. I thought I was going to get more heat than I did.
Somebody put Star Wars, and I'm like, yeah,
totally.
Yeah. But it's interesting to see things that people don't have any interest in. Like,
yeah. Kieran, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well.
Buddy.
Only one Kenobi, how you doing, dude? Hope you're good, man. Oh, sorry. Comments does all the time. It just randomly jumps. Brad, how you doing? You all right, mate? Viper, how's it going? Oh, I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that.
It wasn't that missed.
You're the only one that missed him. Come on.
It's because Viper's me.
Yeah. That's why he's so slack with the comments, because he's writing his own comments.
Yeah, when I say it jumps, have you noticed every time I say it jumps, Viper comments. Total Toys, how you doing? How you doing? Well, London Toy Shop, how you doing? Oh, loads of people are in here. Scuba Pete, how's it going? Two could play at that. How you doing? Yes, great seeing you boys.
Great seeing you guys.
Sunday.
I'm now on the hunt for a mega popper.
Oh, I tell you what, I still haven't tried the microwave cheese and Jacob's crackers yet.
We had quite a serious conversation about cheese, pickle, and crackers. It was good times.
No pickles. It was so serious and it's so in depth.
What did I miss?
That the random person who was selling dinky cars opposite us came over and joined in the conversation.
Fully involved.
Fully involved about the anti-pickles, but he loved the cheese.
I mean, I'm all on board for cheese and crackers, but yeah, no pickle.
Sarah, how you doing? Again, great seeing you on Sunday. Hope you're well. Si, how's it doing? Yes, I must commend Dan on a great job last week with the stream. Well done, Danny boy.
Thank you very much. We got there. We got there in the end.
Again, Sue, great seeing you as well. Kempton.
Hannah says hello as well. She enjoyed seeing you guys.
Good evening, Colin. How you doing? I hope the dog and the wife are fine. Quick one. Dan, did you manage to snag the Ultimate Edition Red and Yellow Hogan? I got myself a newish Survivor Series Red and Hogan last week.
Very nice, very nice. I got to be honest. No, I'm not really buying new that scale figures unless they're really in my wheelhouse. So I'm hoping that AEW figures do like Butcher and the Blade. I would buy them. I bought the basics Dexter Loomis figure because I like that. And if they did anything like Demolition, $1 Million Man-esque, I'd probably buy it. But no, I haven't bought a new that scale figure for a while. I've got to be honest. But they are nice. They're making real nice figures. I have got something a little rest. Well, not little rest. I've got something very wrestling related in my pickups this week actually. So
nice.
Which maybe 3 people in the comments will be excited about.
We'll get onto that in a bit.
About Hot Toys. Excited about my pickups.
Good evening, toy lovers. Had trouble with your stream tonight. Is there a problem with the stream? We were a little slow getting on board.
We started 2 minutes late because we was yapping about
yapping to the captain.
Christmas, I think.
Yes, because that is not far away.
No, we're trying to organise
days or something like that.
What's that? Something like that. Yeah, we're trying to organise some things, aren't we? Trying to organise a little get together.
But yeah, definitely.
But yet again, this guy's screwing it all up.
Yet again. This guy. I hate this back to front feed.
Yeah, not any names who's having trouble trying to meet up with him, but there's someone that's making it really, really difficult. Buddy boy, how's it going? Hope you're well.
Hey, buddy.
Peaky Arrow, how you doing, dude? Dude? Hope you're excited for Reading Comic Con at the end of the month. I know I am. Dave Blade, how you doing, dude? How's it going?
How you doing, buddy?
So many people.
Yeah.
I've started to look around at some good masterpieces. The collection.
You only need the Stinger, mate. The Stinger is the only masterpiece anyone ever needs.
Oh, I really like Manta.
Yeah.
I regret selling Manta out of all the stuff I sold. Man, I don't know why. I really like that car.
Was that the one you sold accidentally?
No, I sold on really cheap. That was
can't remember.
Oh, it will come to me. But yeah, there was one that I just sort of panicked and was like, oh yeah, it's like, I think I said like 15 quid. And then as soon as I did it, I was like, no. Anyway.
Yeah, I remember.
Seth Rollins, how you doing? Darth Lycan, how's it going, dude?
Hey, buddy.
That is exactly the comment I want to be seeing.
I've got like a massive pile of stuff. I put a bunch of stuff up on Udas and Ghost Booters the other day.
I saw.
I thought it'd be nice to sell a couple of big things. So I haven't got to cart around anymore. And I did sell something, but it was very small. I sold the smallest thing that I put up, which is fine. But I'm trying to figure out like maybe Instagram. Maybe I need to do something on my YouTube because I know the Toy Division platform isn't for selling, but it would be nice to actually try and shift some of this stuff. Not necessarily sell it, but if someone wants it and wants to get it off me at Sandown or Birmingham, it's like you guys know sometimes it's too big to bring if you're not like sure you're going to sell it. It's just a waste of space.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Got to figure
right,
out.
before we show off some toy hauls and stuff, I've just seen a question that has obviously been playing on everyone's mind for all the years that we've been doing this. Do you ever think when you're at a boot sale buying figures whose arse they've been up? Me personally, I've never thought about it until this moment.
Well, I always think that, which is why I let Aaron do the rummaging.
Yeah, it's a good tactic.
Funny story. Well, not funny story, but at Kempton, I was going through a box and it had water at the bottom of the box.
Nice.
And I was like, that's the sort of low standards you see at like car boot sales.
Yeah.
Not in an indoor event.
Like, yeah, not just water as well, like rust water, like it's been underneath like a dripping sink somewhere, and it's like orange water. Yeah, I mean it's a valid question, Seth Rollins, but I'm going to say the car boots that we go to, that'll be the least of your worries.
Cool. Right, I'm going to leave the comments there so I can know where we are. We'll show some toys off. Get some people some toyos. Does anyone want to go first, or shall I go first?
I'll go first just because I'm short and sweet. I again haven't had a chance to really buy much, but this boy turned up. I did post it somewhere, but I can't remember where I posted it. I think I posted it on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yo's Bones.
Is that 90s?
80s.
80s.
1989.
Wow, that card's real nice for the 80s, man.
Yeah.
Do tricks and stunts.
You can, and you can get additional strings for £1. Might send off and just see if I don't know, see if they come through.
Back in the good old days, when to get anything from the back of a packet, you had to literally cut bits out of it.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's cool. When I got Ryan tagged me in this. This is from the guy on Ghost Booters is in Thailand. But he's now set up his own group, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I really thought I was getting this dinosaur one. Like, I don't know.
Have you checked the post that you were selling?
No, it was this one that I claimed. But for some reason, there was someone else that had the Chevy, and someone else had the dinosaur on Ghost Booters, and I was like, oh, if you're selling them, like, I'm interested.
I think the Skull and Crossbones is the best one, mate.
I think it's awesome, but I might as well try and collect them all.
Yeah.
As it says,
it's cool. It's definitely cool.
Collect them
all. That is not a suggestion. That is a command.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, the artwork's cool. But anyway,
very cool.
Yo-yos. And then the only other thing I got was a few more snakes for the arms. But I haven't had a chance to put them in. Another 4, I think. Yeah, 4.
You must be getting close to a triple threat guy on a.
Well, I think I wanted that. Yeah, I need to recount them. I can't remember what it is, but 100's my limit. Like I want to get to 100, and then that's it.
Where were you at last time you counted? Roughly 80s?
I think 70-ish.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Get in there then. Get in there.
Yeah.
Decent.
I think. I really can't remember. But anyway, so that's them.
That's cool.
Now let me see your wares from Kempton, you lucky sons of guns that managed to do it.
Dude, do you want me to go? I've only got a couple of things as well. My wares from Kempton is literally one thing.
Yeah, we can go for that.
And no one's going to care about it, but I think it's pretty sweet. It was thanks to Robbo Toys for hooking me up. It's a knockoff Madball water squirter. The little plug thing done me a real nice price. So thank you, Robbo's Toys.
That is cool.
That's what I got from Kempton. I wasn't really looking to buy, if you know what I mean. So I was happy enough just to come across that. As I showed music last week, that's the new Sleigh Bells album. If anyone cares about Sleigh Bells, that's the new album. So that's pretty cool.
Why does it say Texas? I thought that was a different band.
Texas is the name of the album.
Ah, okay, sorry.
The band is called Sleigh Bells. Yeah, awesome. The thing I'm quite excited about, which came today, and like I say, not many people are really going to care about this, but Andy might.
Oh, you're a clean nose warrior.
Look at the face.
Woo!
That's some serious abs.
Forget about that, mate. Look at his face. So this is replacing this one. So this one will be for sale. That's how they all look. See the face?
Yeah.
It's got the poop nose, which is.
But that's not even that bad. That one.
It's not that bad, but it's bad enough that it was annoying me. I mean, it's literally how they're known now is Poop Nose Warriors. The season 2 Gorilla Press White Trunks Warrior. They've all got bust nose. So I found one for a very reasonable price of someone that has a nice nose. So that's pretty cool. So that's upgrade for that.
Decent,
and this one will go in the sale pile. And then the other thing that I got, So also from Thailand, a guy was selling a couple of the Erie, Indiana Jack in the Box toys, same McDonald's toys, but Jack in the Box. Now, you guys know that I bought one the other day. I saved the other day, about a month ago. But I now have another one of the same thing. So I have this one, which I've already got, and this one, which I didn't have, which is the crow. It's a water squirter. It's a crow with an eyeball. But I probably won't open that.
Oh, so they do different. Okay, I didn't realize they did like a set.
There's 4 different ones. But what it meant was, because I had that other one, I can open the one I've got, and I absolutely bloody love it. So it's Foreverwhere, which is an episode where some twins, their mother puts the twins as kids in these big Tupperware and seals them in so they stay forever young. And so it's it's the twins. Yeah. So if you're into Erie, Indiana, that's cool.
It's a weird thing to be given away in a kids Happy Meal.
It's really weird, right?
Yeah.
So, because Erie, Indiana, well, I don't know how popular it was in America, but over here it's very much like a Sunday morning Channel 4 effort. But I still watch it.
Me and my sister used to watch it in the evenings on Channel 4.
Okay, well, maybe 6 o'clock. Maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking 6:30. It was a weird show.
But there's as far as I'm aware, unless it's sort of custom, I don't believe there is any merch for Indiana like at all, as far as toys and figures and that. So this is as close you get. But it's one of my favorite episodes. So to have the twins in their little Foreverwhere Tupperware box.
That's cool.
Foreverwhere, yeah, man. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And that's all I got this week. It's not a huge amount, but we was busy, weren't we? We was selling at Kempton, and
yeah, it was a very busy show as well.
It was a great show. So Aaron, what have you got this week?
Yes.
Well, I just remembered the stuff you showed me was the Kempton stuff, which you're doing a video on. So
yes, one of the things I showed Andy quickly won't be shown today because I'm going to be showing that off in the Kempton video. I need some views on that to I just want to say though, before we even go into saying that,
you're about to say, Tino, give my life some meaning.
Yeah, that's literally that's all this is. It's just to make me feel that there's actually some sort of meaning to the endless waking up, going to work, coming home, waking up, going to work, coming home.
Yep.
I just want to say though, all the people that came up to us at Kempton, who said they watched the channel, they watched the live streams, all that sort of stuff, like really do appreciate it. It's good. All these people coming up, it was amazing. It was really nice. Talking to some of the people that they say they don't comment as much, like they don't comment, they just watch it and everything. So it was.
Well, we met some super cool people, and to the youngster that I had a little chat about wrestling with, who is very into Roman Reigns. You're a flipping legend, my friend. So it was great to meet you, and I'm glad that you picked up some bits, and I hope to see you again soon.
Definitely picked up some elites, and to the kid's dad, great chatting to you as well. And everyone else who came up to the stall. So I just wanted to get that out before going through some toys. So
yeah,
first of all, hold on, let me just. I know I showed these off last time I was on, but they were in box. But I've opened them. How cool are these?
They are cool.
They are really cool for Power Ranger figures.
Yeah, and
they are
like they're like like a crow kind of. Yeah, vulture-y thing, but
weird.
I do really like them.
They are, and they're proper. Quite. I don't have a figure to hand to compare it, like get it out safely. But they are quite chunky built figures.
They look like they got mass to them.
Yeah, they do. They're actually quite weighty, and they come with like again. I think I've put them away in a box, but they come with like these wings here. Like they come out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But they come with bigger versions. So this is like them on the ground. And then there's bigger versions of these that you pop in to make them look like they're flying.
Have you made, are you going to get another one to make the Eagle Men? Stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap.
Maybe I'll make them different sizes.
We look like
pigeons. There was that. I opened this bad boy up. Again, I showed that off in the box.
Just to get the baby on
bag.
So yeah, all I wanted was that, and I'm so happy. Look at that little face.
I don't get it, mate.
Oh, but yeah,
I got sucked in to buy the advent calendar just because of that little face.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Amount of stuff. I'm looking now. There's a Baby Yoda cushion there. There's a Baby Yoda plush there. Vic's mum knitted a Baby Yoda over there.
Aaron and Vic are like basically Disney marketing target audience.
Jesus Christ! I tell you what, if it wasn't for, there's a small Baby Yoda Funko there. I don't know if you
make it look exactly like Gizmo, and they'll buy everything.
There's the big Funko Mando there with the Baby Yoda. 4 different Black Series, and they've released some new like repaints of Mandalorian that come with a Grogu in a different pose. So it's like,
I mean, it's as if they knew what they were doing.
It's almost like they've designed a character purely to make money and sell stuff.
But what's going to be that character in Book of Boba Fett?
Well, it could be anything. I'm going to imagine that it's going to be Little Shop of Horrors with Seymour.
Yeah.
I want that, but like a little baby Sarlacc.
Ooh.
It's like a tiny little baby Sarlacc in a bag.
I'm guessing you've seen the trailer.
Yeah.
You know what? I haven't.
Oh,
I just don't care enough. I will watch it.
It's not like a trailer. You're like, oh my god, there's like amazing. It's a proper teaser. Like it just shows a few bits, but
I just like seeing some of the characters.
Yeah.
I've been too busy watching Red Letter Media reviews. I don't know if you've ever seen the Mr. Plinkett reviews on particularly on the first 3. On the 3 prequels. It will make you hate those films and never want to watch them again. It absolutely shreds them in every way, and you go, oh yeah, and it really is.
The prequels are awful.
Yeah, they are. But one day we'll sit down and watch together. And
they have their moments. They are good. They have.
I'm not convinced they have their moments. I'm now. I always thought they were really, really, really rubbish, and now I'm 100% convinced that there's not one bit of any film of those 3 that I think is even vaguely good.
Trust me.
Darth Maul double lightsaber in.
Darth Maul double lightsaber in. Is that Darth Maul that comes out of literally nowhere to do nothing and then gets cut in half after having the high ground? Cool. What a cool character. So it's like the new Boba Fett, right?
I wasn't saying his whole character, just that one scene.
You know how bad his makeup is? If you freeze it, you can see the plasticine bits where his horns are stuck.
Dude,
on.
the film was made in like 1998, 97.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. The Terminator 2 was made in like 90 or like 1990. So I guess, and Jurassic Park in 93.
Yeah, and watch them now. They're just rubber suits and mercury on the floor. Anyway, let's see some toys.
Go on.
I've got these at Kempton. It's really fair. Now, these are crazy. Like I was searching for like decent price on these for years, and I finally got them. So to find them in like on the dude's stall, that was in like a box full of other like bent, crappy, half disfigured Star Wars figures, and it was pretty crazy because there are 2.
Isn't that Darth Revan? That's one I definitely know you guys have been speaking about before.
Yeah, so I picked this up.
You bought it at NEC?
Yeah, before lockdown at NEC.
Yeah.
I picked him up. The one I've got is in a lot better condition.
Are these for you to keep and open, or are you going to sell any of them?
I don't know. I've got them open anyway, but they're open played with, and the cards are actually quite like they're not great on these ones. I don't know if you can see it, like the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got a horrible crease.
The horrible creasing, and they're not great.
I'll be reporting you to the Star Wars police if you open them.
That's the problem. That's the problem I've got now. I'll be shunned in the Star Wars community if I open them.
Oh well.
Give them to me. I'll open them. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll open them. I'll open them with a shotgun.
The annoying thing about this one is again the card is like creased there. The one I've got of this has got a better card, but it's going yellow.
Right. Okay.
But this one's got a worse card, but as you can see, it is
it's very clear.
Very clear. It's very, very annoying. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with them. So there's that. But I did get this one. This was a bundle deal, which is for my collection. And lucky enough, it is the best card out of the 3. So I was happy about. Was a Ram Kota.
That's cool.
He is a very cool figure.
It's very cool. So if you can For the Force Unleashed game, I don't know if you guys ever played it. Real fun game to play. Didn't make much sense, you know, really OTT Force powers, but it was just fun. It was fun to play in a game.
Yeah.
So that was cool. So that's one of the ones I needed because I've got most of the 30th anniversary. I bought that one off you, Andy, didn't I?
You did.
Shadow, but I think I'm only missing one of those stormtroopers to complete it, the whole run.
I like the spider droid thing. That's cool.
Yeah, that's the I think that's like a smaller version of like it's like a mass in the Clone Wars. They're like big, massive things, like really huge.
Oh, can I just move my computer a minute? I need your Star Wars help. Is it this?
No.
All I'm seeing there is a sandworm. Oh, the thing
behind the sandworm.
No, it is not that. But
is that? I don't even. Is that from Clone Wars? That spider droid. I don't even know where it's from.
Yeah, it appears in episode 2.
Oh,
and then yeah, comes into the Clone Wars.
Okay.
Yeah, really happy to get that figure. I've been looking for it for a while. Again, another crazy figure. I've seen it go for like 60, 70, into the £80 on eBay, which is crazy money. So,
and you paid 100 for it.
100 pence.
Lads.
No, it was good. It was good. It was good. I got. We'll talk about Kempton in a minute. Continue, Aaron. You're not going to show everything, are you?
I'm not going to show everything. I'm going to leave. I got 2 more bits that I am going to leave. So you need to watch my Kempton video to see them.
One of them is an absolute banger. So yeah.
One of them is 18 inches of pleasure.
Pleasure, I might, if you sell it, be asked. I don't know. It's a beautiful thing.
They are cool. I got to be honest, they are very cool. Yeah. So watch Aaron's video to find out what mystical thing we're talking about. It's very cool.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm looking around.
Overall, Kempton was really, really good. I got to be honest. I think someone Vader Bow Hot Toys asked, "Is Kempton as big as NEC?" Not at all. It's a much smaller affair. It's smaller than Sandown, and it has had, I guess, traditionally it's more kind of cars and that sort of thing. But Russ, the guy that puts it on, is very much trying to balance it out and get more plasticky toy guys down there. And we did get something going, didn't we? Before lockdown, we had, you know, Bugsy's and Robbo and Pizarro and I don't know if Ken did it, but you know,
Ken did it. Vic even did it.
Yeah. I know Vic did it. Ken did it. All these people, and it felt like a real awesome like miniature toy fair. Now he wants to build it back up again. So Robbo Toys was there, and me and Aaron were there, and Sue and Sarah were selling. There was more people selling the plastic than previous efforts. Yeah. So it's building. It's building up. So definitely, if it's not too much of a mission, do come down. The next one's on the 5th of December, Sunday the 5th of December.
And I've always managed to find some real cool stuff, like bargains there.
Yeah.
One of those shows where there is a lot of Train and Dinky sellers, but they don't always know what they've got toy wise.
Yeah, there'll be like a whole table of cars, and then there'll be a box, and in that box are things like I don't know, those carded Star Wars figures. Didn't
Robbo Tats and Toys at Kempton get like some really rare Mars figure?
He got like was it
Laser Command?
He got Wrath from Laser Command, which is pretty decent, and inside was the figure as well.
Yeah.
For like an absolute steal.
That was looking at us all day, and I just didn't see it.
Yeah. Any one of us could have picked it up, but that's fair play to Rob. He knew what he was looking for. Yeah. We've picked up some great stuff there. Like all 3 of us have picked up some great stuff there. So yeah, I'm not going to lie to you and be like, oh yeah, it's just like the NEC. It isn't. It's a smaller affair, but it's cool.
Punch.
Yeah, it's chilled. It's a chilled day. It's good people, good laughs. It was just a very nice day all around. It was a fun day. Yeah.
So we had chat about cheese and crackers, great
chat with Tuka playing that.
The NEC, do you?
Well, you could do. You could chat about cheese and crackers if you wanted to.
Nah, it's too toy.
See how Andy's, because he's missing out because he had to work. He's all like, about not
he's
like,
great. Oh, you spoke to your other friend.
Real toy friends. It was cool. So get yourself down there. We'll obviously advertise it near the time. And that's the other thing as well, that there wasn't a huge amount of advertising that I saw visible to me. So I'm like, oh no, is there going to be sort of many people? And you know what? And it was like torrential rain as well. So
yes,
everything was against weather. It was bad, man. Everything was against there being people there, and yet people came out, and it turned out to be a decent show. And it will only build with regards to the toy side of it. No one's trying to bury cars and trains. It's just options, add different options. So yeah,
100%. And Sandown on is it the 13th?
Saturday week, man. Not this Saturday. Yeah. Saturday after Sandown. Me and Aaron will definitely be there, and as will Rye. Andy will find out in the next week if he's going to be there or not. Hopefully, he will.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously want to, but it just Saturdays.
Yeah, I know, dude. But yeah, we're going to be there, and then I'm at Reading Comic Con on the last weekend of November, 2-day event.
So that's at 27th, 28th.
Yes, over in Reading. Looking forward to that. Me and Vic, and then 5th December. There's
Kempton?
Kempton. There's a Chatham.
There's probably going to, again, we'll confirm, but there should be a Chatham on Saturday, the 27th of November, and Saturday, the 18th of December.
Yep.
But there is also Tottens and possibly Enfields going on. Basically,
crazy.
There's a lot going on in the next couple of months, Toy Fair wise. Yeah.
And then we've also got the big one on the 27th.
NEC,
the NEC Toy Fair, which I am buzzing for.
Which is it's my favourite Toy Fair of the year.
Yeah, the after Christmas show, and it's great as well this year because of Christmas and Boxing Day both fall on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, so it's the Monday.
It's a default bank holiday on the Monday. But
I get a week off anyway, as in it comes out of my holiday allowance, which I'm more than happy with. So.
Yeah, I got I was actually going to go to football on the Boxing Day. It was only in Brighton, so I was like, Brighton away, not the end of the world. Boxing Day, they moved it to an 8 o'clock kickoff.
That would make that would make the NEC a challenge.
I was like, no way. But anyway, that's me. Anyway, hold on. I'll skip that question out because I just realised Andy's walked off.
And he's so angry that he didn't do Kempton. Total Toys. The Robo Skull is staying with me for now. I've got all sorts of other lovely stuff for sale, but the Robo Skull isn't one of them just yet.
Get on the Kickstarter.
Yeah, I'm just a bit jaded about all of that, about the Rancor, about the Robo Skull, about the Sky Striker, about all of it. It's just, I think the premium DNA experience has really it's affected me more than I thought it had. I don't know.
Nice.
Am I right in saying people still haven't got the Razor Crest? Is that out yet?
I don't think it's out. No.
I mean that the backing of that was completed like a year ago.
Yeah, but then this is the thing. This is what puts me off it. That they take your money, or they take and it's not just like they take 10% of 20 quid, which is £2.
It's all of it.
It's all yeah.
Man.
But have you seen that they've got 4 HasLabs on the go now?
Yeah.
Seriously, they need to.
It just feels a little bit like you're using your customer to pay for your. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
for another time maybe. But
I thought the whole idea about it was every now and once, maybe twice a year, there's a big project, and
Yeah.
Like if you collected Star Wars, G.I. Joe, and Ghostbusters, all three your focus, and you have 3 HasLabs on the go. You'll be
that the G.I. Joe Sky Striker. I think I keep saying the wrong word, but it's amazing. But it's basically the exact same toy as the original, other than they've added flames to come out of the afterburners and stuff, and like the additional things, the stretch targets of things like pit crew and stuff, which is all good. But I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I'm just not enamored by any of it. If I'm telling you, the thing I like the most that I'm potentially going to invest my money in, if I remember, is probably the Robo Skull because it's different. Even the Rancor, I love Rancors, but do I need just a much bigger version of a sculpt I've already got? I don't know.
Yes, you love big monsters.
I haven't got any space, mate. I'm getting rid of all this. I'm getting rid of it.
I'm so surprised you're not going for it.
I'm going to regret it, but I'll regret it if I buy it. I can't win. This is the toy Hobson shot. Like if I buy it, I'm gonna be like, what a waste of money. Got nowhere to put it. What was I thinking? How am I going to shift it? And if I don't buy it, I'm gonna go, I missed out. But yeah,
well, I pre-ordered those retro, the second wave of retro Mandalorian figures.
Okay.
And then I was looking at the actual ones that they've released. I'm like, I could have just bought Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I don't need the rest of them.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We don't need everything of everything. Just be more shrewd. This is the royal you. I need to do that as well, rather than be like, oh, let's get them all. Yeah.
Ollie said there, I'm surprised the Proton Pack is almost backed before the Rancor. I think the Proton Pack is more.
How much is the Proton Pack? Do we know?
I have no idea. I don't know regarding it. But the Proton Pack could be used for many things. Halloween costume. It could be used if you're doing a cosplay. Do you know what I mean? It's like
wall hanger, whatever.
Yeah.
The Rancor.
Yeah, exactly.
The Rancor is like 330 quid, which isn't outrageous for what it is. But I've got to be honest, the sheer size, it's the same thing as like no one loves Jabba more than I do. Well, some people. I love Jabba's barge, but you see the size of it. It's like the idea of getting a USS Flag. In theory, oh, how wicked. Then you think, where am I going to put that? How am I going to display that? So
I think Ollie just put a 360. I guess
360. There we go, 360. Well, then that is a. I thought it would be cheaper than the Rancor, but yeah, I think people properly love Ghostbusters, and maybe people are slightly tired of Star Wars. Not fully burnt out. People still love Star Wars, but
I think the Rancor does fall into the same category as why I didn't get the Razor Crest. I like it. It's cool. I don't know where to put it.
Where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put it?
There you go. Sorry, guys. There's the.
Oh, look, it's the totally unpainted 3D vibe of the Rancor. But see that Sky Striker?
Yeah, it's so much cheaper.
190 quid. But it's, if you take away the bits that are orange coloured, so like the Bernie bits, and you take away the back two vehicles and the thing in the right top hand corner, it is pretty much the exact same. The exact same thing, which is cool. But I'd rather buy an original one personally.
I mean,
it's crazy though. But then it is cheaper, but it needs far more. It needs an extra 1,000 people to back it.
I don't think there's enough. I mean, it'll probably get there. I don't think there's enough in there to make people, like a lot of people that would want that will have the original, and it's not that different.
Yeah, because the Joe collectors like the vintage stuff.
The Robo Skull is like a different version of the Robo Skull. That is not a different version of the Sky Striker. It's just another Sky Striker.
And there's the Proton Pack there.
I mean, if you're into Ghostbusters, it's awesome.
But funny enough, it's got a smaller target.
Yeah.
But then again, I wonder if as well what helps with the Proton Pack is the fact that it's rendered, it's coloured, it's all that.
Well, it gives you a better idea of what you're getting than a mock-up 3D image of a Rancor. That Rancor, I've got him. He's up there, mate. I've got two of them. That is the Black Series Rancor and the Battle Rancor, which is the same mold. That's the same mold, just a bit. It's going to be much bigger.
So look, these are the ones that got completed. So Galacticus is not getting shipped till autumn next year.
So that will come out to autumn, and by winter next year, its knees will have all gone. There'll just be a bunch of doubled over ones on the floor.
The Transformer one is again winter next year.
And to be fair, the Unicron is insane.
I've got a Unicron for sale, guys.
But that was the second one they did after the sail barge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That only shipped April this year.
Where's the Razor Crest?
It's not on there.
It fell through.
It didn't. That's the thing. It didn't fall through. It got backed very, very quickly.
But look, you got one in 2019.
Didn't a lot of people pull out though because the Razor Crest got blown up?
Yeah, a lot of people were well angry about it.
I don't know why. I don't know why that would matter one bit. It's weird.
The
It's weird.
Sailbarge got blown up.
It's so weird. The Rancor got crushed underneath a massive dot. Like it's so weird that would matter to anyone. It doesn't make it any less cool because it doesn't exist anymore. If anything, it makes it more exclusive. Anyway, right, go back to the comments, Aaron, because lots of people are chipping in. Got some good questions.
I'm gonna go quickly from the bottom, just because it was on that HasLab bit.
Okay.
Ollie's put on there. I can't believe they didn't even have a painted sample resin. That's true.
There you go.
But funny enough, they have a Hasbro live Star Wars only one coming up in a couple of weeks.
I'm sure there'll be one. I just think it's a. It's just a bit
of a, put it all on there, but yeah,
it's a bit of a cop out, though, isn't it?
It's just too much.
It's just a bit of a cop out. Yeah, the original Sky Striker. Get the box, get the artwork. Even if it costs you like $250, be worth it, you know.
Dan Clark, I thought long and hard about the Proton Pack, but I haven't got the Spangler wand, which would be an additional £100. Yeah, would you think they wouldn't put that in as one of the extras for it?
Probably not, because they already sell it separately, don't they?
Do they? Well, this is the HasLab version.
Reading that, it sounds like it's separate. I have no idea.
Yeah. I think it's a separate thing. Yeah, I think it's a separate thing, is my understanding. Yeah.
Scooper's got the flag.
I never said it wasn't amazing. I just say you have to have a lot of space to to display it.
It is cool.
My cat would destroy that.
I would love one. Like,
oh yeah.
I'm not even a G.I. Joe guy, but just the sheer size of that thing.
I had the micro machines, like aircraft carrier. It was one of my favorite things. So cool. You
can land the Sky Striker on the USS flag pretty much.
I don't know who it was. It was someone had a video at maybe one of the toy shows or on someone's toy video, and they had the US flag and they had like the Sky Striker, the X-wing, like all these different like ships for 3.75, all comfortably sitting on it. Do you know what I mean? It weren't just two of them sitting on it. Until
you've seen the USS flag, I don't think you really appreciate what an absolute beast it is. I mean, it is massive. It is really, really big for a toy.
It's a thing of dreams.
It's very cool. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, 360. Big money. Yeah, Kickstarters.
They're good though.
Especially people that make books. Make Star Wars books. They're the ones that have the worst Kickstarters.
I like the games. People that make role play games and stuff like that. I think we've been over this. The Robo Skull thing is a Kickstarter from someone that I believe used to work at Palitoy. It's a genuine Kickstarter. They will make this thing. I don't think the HasLab things, that's not a Kickstarter. That's pre-selling something to see if you can be bothered to make it or not.
Yeah.
But on the meanwhile, go check out Rev 5 Designs because they are doing a kick-ass Star Wars book that is on Kickstarter. So
yeah, there's some great stuff on Kickstarter. Some genuinely good stuff. I don't think Hasbro have a place there personally, but there we
go. But I think the sail barge was kind of what. Here's the sail barge. This is what HasLab's going to be. Oh, that is pretty like. Do you know what I mean? One-off, interesting things. Here's a to scale Ultron. Oh wow! Do you know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah.
Sentinel to scale to 6 inches. Yeah, and then it was a bit. I don't understand why the Razor Crest wasn't just a vintage collection. Like ship, like everything else.
Just a money spinner.
Yeah, you know it.
It's all money spinners, guys. Come on.
It's all money spinners. Right. Someone I put Total Toys, I think it was, put a comment saying they're going to Sandown.
Yeah, keep cracking with toys. On toys.
Well, the reason I'm bringing that up because I'm pretty sure that's the gentleman that was chatting to us at the toy shops, London Toy Shop fair with the Tongosaurus.
Oh.
Has it gone already, or are you bringing it to Sandown? Because if so, I will try and remove a kidney.
Really? You'd rather have a Tongosaurus than the Sideshow Jabba setup? You sicken me.
I was about to say something. I can't say because we're on the feed.
I have first dibs on your kidneys. Yeah.
There you go.
I've got it on DVD. I still love it. I still think it's really, really good.
So I'm just going back No, down in the comments. I love my Sith collection. I need to do a video. Nice one. Yeah, do it, man.
You should.
I've got a Sith kind of section down here, which is pretty cool.
Oh no, yeah, Total Toys just it's sold. I'm guessing maybe to Leicester Vintage Toys because they recently put up a picture of one.
I am going to
awesome
100%. I assume the same thing that you'd sold it to Joe because because it looked really nice. Like the teeth were like the paint on it was great. So I hope
the other bits in that picture as well. The role play set, like.
I hope you got what you needed from it. No need to discuss what you got for it, but I hope you got what you needed for it. Yeah.
Guys, are you aware that Toys R Us has the license agreement to run a digital and physical retail commerce of the brand in the UK? It was announced a few days ago. Could be very promising. Now, I've got a mini rant.
I don't rate Toys R Us. That's all
about
I'm saying.
Toys R Us.
Yeah.
And it's the same as Blockbuster. Everyone goes on, oh, do you remember how good it was with Blockbuster? It's the same thing. Every problem you have with Smith's Toys, all the modern sort of toy shops, which they have the same entertainer, or they have the same, they get that first wave of figures in, and everyone goes, oh, that's amazing. And then 6 months down the line, they still have the same figures in the shop. And then they put a reduced label on it for like £1 cheaper to try and move them. That is what Toys R Us is going to be like if it comes back.
Yeah, I don't get the whole. I understand nostalgic wise, like, oh, going there was like cool as a kid or whatever. But like, I don't know, the one that was nearest us, which was considerably quite a big store, was always like half empty. Like I don't get the fuss about it, to be honest.
They were good for like Lego. They were good for your general toy. Again, maybe it's just the dream of there's millions of Jeffrey under.
The advert was more impressive than
the walls of toys. And in reality, it was very much like going to Smith's. Yeah. Very much like going to Smith's, which we still have.
The entertainer.
Entertainers are smaller. I get the fascination with like the warehouse style, like floor to roof, just aisles of toys. I get that. Whereas entertainers are always more like high street. But like. I don't know, man. You might get some Toys R Us exclusive things, but other than that, it's just going to be a whole bunch of the same stuff that we get.
Like, you look at the chain of toys, like the independents, like the In-Demands, the Comics and Cocktails, Kapows, all those. They'll do the pre-orders for everything new coming in. Whereas these toy shops will just buy the whole wave. They'll put it out. They'll sell through the 3 or 4 figures in that wave that everyone wants. And then you'll get the peg warmers that will stick on these shelves for ages.
And you'll get more churn of stuff that you have to sell in a shop like that, which is for children. So there'll be this is going to show my age. And I'll be like, there'll be Five Nights at Freddy's and Fortnite, and I don't know what's popular these days with kids. You
ever heard of Funko Pops? They're popular.
There's millions of Funkos all under one roof. That's what it'll be like. It's called Funkos R Us. It's just going to be Funko Pops, whatever. It'd be cool. It'd be good. But the problem is, for me, this is pretty really Si's sitting there going, "You guys are out of order." The problem for me is it's not missing the shop. It's the time that was good. The time that I could go and buy Spawn toys when they were in the shop. I could buy Palisades Resident Evil figures because they were fresh out. I could buy Military Muscle Men. I could buy Muscle Men because that's what was out. It's not necessarily the place to purchase it so much as there isn't really anything out anymore that interests me. Now, if you're into like Black Series and new Star Wars and Marvel Legends, then Toys R Us is going to be a good one. If they have physical premises, people can go and steal that stuff. But for me, unless you're going to have rows of Beetlejuice, that's where they want to make their money, mate. They want to invest in a row in each store of vintage toys.
Wouldn't be a bad shout.
Yeah, they'd sell out too quick. You can't replace it, can you? So.
It's the same as Blockbusters for me. You know when everyone puts up, oh, remember the days how cool it was? Used to go to Blockbusters. No, I hated it because you went there and you spent about an hour going through. Do you want to watch that film? Nah. I want to fancy this film. Nah.
I enjoyed going to Blockbuster. Definitely more.
Do you know, spending £5.20 on a VHS that you could have for 2 nights and 1 bag of sweets. Yeah,
the sweets were ridiculous.
Yeah,
tub of Haagen-Dazs for like £9. Yeah.
What's funny is we knew Blockbuster was on the sort of way out when sort of Netflix first started. When it was Netflix, if I'm right, correct me if I'm wrong, was a service whereby they sent you films to watch, and then you posted them back.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was like, what's this Netflix? And now Netflix is obviously one of the Netflix has essentially changed the way that people digest media, which 100%. Is pretty crazy.
And even Netflix, you sit there for hours. Nah, I don't want to watch that. Don't want to watch that.
I'm just going to watch Squidbillies like I always do.
Yeah, I'm going to do my 8th viewing of The Office because I need the constant repetitive of safety.
I guess it's just going to be Always Sunny in Philadelphia for the rest of my life.
That's why I started back on Phone Shop, because I've got so fed up of rewatching everything on Netflix that I was like,
Hannah said,
"Oh yeah, I've got Channel 4."
Anna said Phone Shop. She made her laugh because she's like, you know, she's like, I know people like that, and she goes, Andy will too because it's filmed in his area. So
It's filmed on my high street.
On your high street, high street, blood. On your high street, you waste man.
So stupid.
And Andy had the Phone Shop. We had Ali G.
That even when I went to America in 2003, people are like, where are you from? I'm like, London. Whereabouts in London? Staines. Massive. I'm like, wow. Yeah. There you go. Right, more comments, Aaron.
Brightest day. Hello. Yes, guys, if you are enjoying what we're doing, hit that like button. It is appreciative. Alan, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the chats.
Hello.
Any of the Toy Division people going to any of the WWE live events?
Might do another one. Me and Hannah did a few back pre End of the World, and they were a lot of fun. I would love to go, but if I go, I said it to you guys as well. If I go, or if we do go, because I'll be on my own, I guess. I want to sit near the front.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather pay the extra money to be nearer them, because I've never done it before. I don't want to pay the money and like be like in the back end watching it on TV. I might as well just do that at home.
Annoyingly, it doesn't come down to money. A lot of the time, it just comes down to availability. But maybe next year I'll try and sort something out. We'll do a little day trip out. I say day trip, I mean evening trip. But yeah,
that sounds good.
I'd love to go, but I need to get back into it. I lost a lot of. I have momentum with it. I'm not.
You don't need to get back into it, mate. You just need to watch to enjoy a live event. If it's a televised live event, you need to watch the one episode before it is on. If it's not a televised live event, none of it matters anyway. It's just wrestling.
Fair enough.
Wrestling.
Good
luck on Sunday, dude. Hope it all goes well. Cheers, mate. Yes, I'm at a event in Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. So it's an evening with Steve Cardenas. So I got a pop-up stall. So it's all going to be just Power Ranger stuff. And they'll be showing the movie. He'll be doing sign-ins, talking about the movie and all that sort of stuff. So if you're a Power Ranger fan, it'll be definitely one to go to. I'm looking forward to it. Be good day out. Give me a chance.
Whereabouts in Wimbledon is it?
Tunnel 26, tunnel something.
Centre Court.
Yeah.
Is it in Centre Court?
No.
It's called Tunnel something.
Okay.
I saw the advert. Yeah. I don't know.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Entertain the crowd.
But it does. I wish I had control of the comments, Aaron. Then I could.
Yeah, we could flick through some.
Yeah.
Viper, I think you've asked twice about the
yes, Andy's thoughts on the vintage blimp.
I like it because I had the blimp as a kid and did what all kids did, and I popped it because I'm an idiot. But I mean, I could be tempted to get it, but again, that comes down to the whole space thing, because once you blow it up, it's actually a big thing.
I'm going to say that the blimp, the original blimp, is the quintessential Turtles vehicle in my mind. More so than the van, more so than the skateboard, more so than anything.
No, it's that or the van.
Not for me.
I think it's the van.
For me, it's the blimp because I never had any of it, but one of my friends had the blimp, and I never saw anyone.
See, I had the blimp, I had the blimp, but not the van.
Mm.
But I think I always wanted the van more.
You coveted the van because you didn't have it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, if I pop the blimp, I'll get the van. No, I've got a slap.
No, I've got neither, but I have got a sore face.
I would be interested. I'm more interested in the monster line that NECA are doing. I've got to be honest. We spoke about it with Riley the other week, but
is it just Frankenstein they brought out so far?
No, but they also put out pictures of Quasimodo.
Ooh.
I think it was Leo as Quasimodo, but yeah.
Nice. Tunnel 267 is called.
Tunnel 267. I wonder what the hell that is.
Just some place.
Oh, is it the old Oh, I'll have to look on the map and see what it is. I'm thinking of an old nightclub that used to be there. Might be that.
Maybe it's like the side of a building. Like it's like a underground.
It could well be a place I'm thinking of.
Dan, are you getting the Cello Toys Big Daddy figure?
Hell yeah, I am. I've pre-ordered the Giant Haystacks. I've pre-ordered the Dynamite Kid. I've pre-ordered the something else. There is a rumor that they might be getting a couple of restock in tomorrow. So I've actually set an alarm on my phone 5 minutes before it's supposed to go live because I missed one that I now want. So, but yes, I will absolutely be pre-ordering the Big Daddy figure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Cheddar are making some banging figures. Al Snow I want as well when I do that.
I wouldn't mind an Al Snow. And they got the license for Gangrel?
For Gangrel, yes, indeed, with his chalice. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sad you won't be there, Sarah.
Yes.
What's the extra one? Is that the Gobsport one? No.
Extra Bulldog.
No, Exeter's an Exeter. Gosport's
very good point. Seriously, I think I'm coming down. Like I'm very tired, but I think I'm actually coming down soon. My head is starting to pound.
Exeter is a Bulldogs fair at the like the main event place in Exeter.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
So there's a lot going on that weekend then.
Yeah.
Loads. I think because everyone's started up now, they're all trying to cram in their like pre-Christmas toy fairs.
Yeah.
And there's just not that many weekends left.
I wish I'd gone to get cheese and crackers.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what we mentioned earlier. Sorry, just catching up now.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. And then he replied saying, he did sell it to Joe.
I hope he means stalling out and not stooling out because that would be a dirty protest.
Well, it'll be no different to the stuff on your table anyway. Lads.
Well, yeah, man. Well, obviously we'll see.
I'll be looking forward to see what else you've got. I mean, if you're slinging out Tongosauruses and stuff, I'll be interested to see what else you got. Yeah, I'm actually picking up. Well, if I can get there, if not, one of you two will have to pick it up for me. The Sword of Omens.
Oh, Sword of Omens. Yeah, Andy's looking for an original Sword of Omens. If anyone's
no, I've got it. I've done a deal already with Tom.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Because I didn't want it posted because I was worried about it getting damaged. I said if I can make Sandown, I'll get it. If not, one of you two will bring it.
Yeah, I'll grab it off him. That's fine.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Total Toys. Come and see us in the car park beforehand for all the good deals. It's where it all goes down. It's where it all goes Sandown.
That's poor.
It's true, don't it?
Yeah.
Anyone going to London Film Comic Con?
Sadly not.
Is it an Olympia one or XL?
Olympia.
I normally do. I don't know. If there's no wrestlers going, then probably not.
I'm in Newcastle. I'm at Newcastle away that weekend, so I cannot go.
How are your football team doing? Are they still like
doing all right?
No, they're doing bad now. They've lost 3 games in a row.
Still doing all right because they had a strong start.
Yeah, but
they're not back in the danger zone of being sent back.
Not yet.
So that's enough football chat I need for a few weeks. Thanks.
If you want to know how it's going at the moment, I was in the car for 6 hours up there to Burnley to watch us be 3-0 down at half time. Didn't have another 6 hours journey back.
Haven't Newcastle just been bought by
Newcastle?
Yeah, that's enough of a great thing. Newcastle were
now the richest
really badly, and now they're the richest team in the world. Like a few weeks before we play them.
Yeah, it gives them no time to buy
now, though, can they?
No,
sorry, they can't buy anyone until January.
January transfer window, guys. This is not a football chat.
Yeah, sorry guys, sorry.
I don't even know why I'm going off on it.
Yeah, Andy, why did you start a football chat? You hate football.
We've already got one dislike after the Toys R Us triad. So
I stand by it. I welcome it back because I love toy shops, but the misty-eyed, rose-tinted nostalgia for Toys R Us to me is unwarranted. But that's just me.
how's it going, Alex? Don't know if I said hello to you earlier, but if I haven't,
I don't think you did. No.
So we're at the Proton Packs and the Rancors at the moment. Grant is in the chat and he has asked if they did a HasLab Dragonzord, would I? Probably not, to be honest, mate.
Really? But again, if they made it, it would be as big as the Rancor, right? Because they do it to scale to some kind of
It'd be bigger.
It would be awesome if you could put like the original scale Power Ranger, the Green Ranger, into it.
Cool, and you can give up your spare bedroom for this one toy.
Seriously, like when they stand on top of the Zords, they are like that big compared to the Zords.
Yeah, well, obviously they can't make it that size, but like,
but do you know what I mean? But like,
it'd be like the Imaginext size thing. You know, the big thing we keep seeing at the boot fairs, the Red Rangers or whatever it is.
I am interested in the 8-inch Super 7 one they're bringing out. Dragonzord. That looks pretty cool.
When's that coming out?
I haven't seen it.
It's in their Wave 2. It's not. It's only like 8 inches.
Before Christmas, maybe?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. I'll look into it.
Look into it and let me know. Or let us know. We're trying to get Aaron a Christmas present, but he's incredibly difficult to buy for.
Yeah, imagine being really difficult. No,
but with regards to in a genuine way, and like, here's this thing that you don't really want and have no space for. I'd rather get you something. Sorry, we would rather get you something that you actually would enjoy.
Like I said,
Andy gets what he's given. I've already got Andy's Christmas present. Got it ages ago. Got it months ago, mate.
You know it's going to be Baywatch related.
I promise you, it's not.
Is it the red bikini?
I promise you it's not. But you might take your top off and run along Sutton High Street like Mitch Buchanan when you see it.
I'm very intrigued.
That's how
bought you one of those like he's bought you like an experience day, with the original Baywatch cast.
I would let them say this. I'm really intrigued.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, Ollie's put on there. The Proton Packs are the lead. So the
perks. So the Proton Pack perks. The stretch goals, a lead from the pack to the wand, decals, a notebook, and some mini puffs. So not the wand. The lead from the pack to the wand. The wand is a separate thing.
So I guess, as Dan said, that you blast collect. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Dan. Not you, Dan, but the comment, Dan. You buy the one bit separately.
Yeah, and if you haven't got
you have the power to attach it.
I wouldn't buy the pack if I didn't have the wand. To me, the pack is only half of the thing.
Yeah, the pack's like you need the I don't know. I don't want to.
I'm here to ghost bust, but I've got nothing to aim.
I'll throw it at them.
Yeah.
Hasler comments that the Razor Crest has been delayed to early 22.
Savage.
2022, sorry. That's not long to go. It's not.
It's not long to go now, but it would have been long to go had you expected it in early 2021.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought I'd be having my pumpkin Madball head by now.
What, before? Definitely going to get him before Halloween 2021. Well, we're 3 days late. They're not even been shipped, dude. Do you know what I have shipped though from China to America? They have shipped the My Pet Monster versions of the Hornheads.
Yeah. So
you're gonna make those before you make something you've already sold. Jokers.
I did wonder actually, like. Sorry, I'll do this question first. Sorry, Rick has having a Star Destroyer to make the scale of the flag. Jesus,
I mean that would be awesome. Genuinely,
the Lego Star Destroyer, was it Super Star Destroyer they did that was like?
But then it still
2 meters or something.
What would that even be? Like that would be to scale to like a Micro Machines Millennium Falcon.
It'd be amazing.
The size of the Has flag.
But even if you made one that was the size of the flag. That bits came off it and you put 375 figures in. That'd be pretty sweet.
It would be cool, but
I've got nowhere to put it. But I've got to get rid of my Tidarium, let alone buy anything bigger.
Yeah, but I was going to say something. I completely forgotten what it was now.
I mean, we're talking about their Mad Balls. and premium DNA.
I did think did wonder, like, there's been so many figures this year that have been like delayed, but other stuff that seems to have been released later, but then have seemed to come quicker. I wonder if, like, the whole shipping crisis, all these containers just sitting, like, all that stuff is only being delayed because it's sitting on containers out in sea. So the stuff now that they've like air freighted over instead of sea container, and that's why that stuff's coming in quicker than the other stuff.
I still don't believe I'm going to get them.
You will get them.
I don't know if I want them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally over the pumpkin, to be honest. I'll accept it and be like, hey, but then I'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy, but I think I'll say it.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see, though, because the Mythic Legion stuff.
But
I pre-ordered them like ages ago, but the thing with them is you always pre-order. You have to do it. You can't buy them in a shop or whatever, unless you're in America where they've got loads of them. But if that turns up on time, then I don't understand why these other companies can't get things on time.
Because the Horseman, what they're called, Horseman Studios, have their what together. They know what they're doing. They're a put together. Everything to do with premium DNA, everything we know about them before this point is shady. Forget about all that. If everything that has happened was legitimately not their fault, there is a global pandemic, shipping was a problem, materials, all of that, I accept that, but you do have to keep your customer informed. You can't just ignore everyone.
Yeah, they're
the customer service it's not just bad, it's like a complete disgrace. So anyway,
I'm pre-ordering Binary Commandos off of them. No, I'm not.
From Jim, mate, it's going to kill me if they make like Queen Slug for a butt or whatever, or Professor Monkey for a head. Oh, come on,
they're doing it.
Well, they're not. They're doing Earthworm Jim, so they might just do an Earthworm Jim.
This is just the same as Toys R Us used to be, so I don't see the point unless they treat the cardbacks better, and it's a different story. Yeah, it's very true. I've seen my local Smiths to here. That the He-Man Origin line. They've got no pegs to put them on, so they've put them on their shelving. But to get them in the shelving, they've just bent all the cards over into like a wave and stuck them under there.
Yeah. But again, we need to a certain degree, if you're talking about a £15 or below toy, we need to take ourselves out of the collector's headspace and remember that to your layman, they are toys. And I get, and the packaging, I know people like lost their minds, and I understand. You have to understand that the majority of people that bought the Kenner reissue Ghostbuster figures were not children. They were people 30 and above who wanted that experience again, or to collect them, or to keep, whatever it may be. So when people like Zavi started posting them out, folded into each other and whatever, I understand people got super upset about it. But Zavi's response, I also understand, which is the item damaged? And the item is not damaged. The packaging is damaged, not the item.
But then you say though, if you bought a brand new TV, big 50, and the box turned up absolutely screwed, damaged, holes in it, and everything.
Yeah,
you're going to be like, "What the hell? Why have you treated my product like this?"
Two differences. Number one, that's electronics, so you would assume it's been banged and knocked around, and then you might have internal damage.
But you've paid for a product, regardless of what it is.
But the packaging is there to protect the product. It's not the product itself.
No, the packaging is the product that you're buying.
No, disagree.
When you buy something, that is what you're buying.
No, you're buying what's inside it. You're buying the toy.
You're buying that. That is what you're buying.
No, you're paying for
your
that.
Product.
You're paying for it, but you're paying for the toy inside, not the packaging.
You are. No, you're paying for the packaging. You're paying for the whole thing. If you're paying for the toys wouldn't come in packaging. They'll just come in baggies.
No, because they wouldn't be protected. The packaging should protect the toy inside. Of course you're paying for the packaging because you're paying money and getting the thing, but the packaging is to protect the toy. Only people like us care enough to be like, oh, I've got to keep the packaging sweet because the packaging's part of it. It's not part of it. It protects the toy and displays what it is and gets people excited about, oh, look, have you seen what other ones there are to buy? It's an advert for other toys and to protect the toy inside. It's not the toy itself.
But it's part of what you paid for. You've paid for that.
But it doesn't matter if it's. It doesn't matter if it's damaged.
I agree with that on this one.
It doesn't matter if it's damaged.
You've paid for that. You've paid for the toy. What you do with it after is your own thing. So if you want to rip it up and destroy it, that's your own thing. It's not for someone. It's not for someone to send inadequate packaging in postage.
It's already packaged. It's already got packaging. If that packaging is creased,
if that's the point, Amazon, when they send a figure or Zavi send a figure out to you, go, oh, you want this figure? Okay, well, we're just going to open it and send it in a jiffy bag loose.
No, because the packaging protects the figure.
What they should do is give you the option of if you're a mint collector, you pay, I don't know, extra for a more carefully packaged box or something.
Sure. But at that point, we're changing the goalposts and saying we want the packaging to be mint. But if you were just a shop, if you're just a toy shop that sells toys and they expect them to be opened, as long as the toy inside that packaging is in mint condition, doesn't matter if it's bent or creased or whatever. Doesn't matter to them. Why would it? It's there to protect the toy.
So if that is the case, then why do we then put the toy in a box or in a jiffy to send it? We might as well just stick a postage label on that and then send it like that.
I think now you're now taking it to the extreme.
I'm not taking it
because we're sellers that would sell to collectors, so we understand that people.
Aaron's saying why wouldn't Zavi just slap a label on the thing and send it? Well, I'll tell you why. Because then people can see what it is and it'll be stolen immediately.
Yeah, it's got to be wrapped, no?
All right. Well, they'll just make a.
They do just stick them in jiffy bags. That's why people are all pissed because they've come and they're like crunched over in half.
If you've bought a product, the product should be sent to you how you paid for it. So if it's on a clean card, it should come to you on a clean card. That you've paid for that product.
Well, you know what the workaround for this is. Buy stuff in hand from toy shops or people like us, and then you get what you pay for. You see it and you walk away with the very same item you bought, as opposed to you're ordering it online and rolling the dice. Unless you buy it from places like In Demand and that know that collectors are buying them. But a place like Zavi, and I put Toys R Us and the Entertainer and all of those places in the same category. They are toy shops. They're selling toys, not packaging.
I agree, but you're selling a toy, but your toy is the packaging as well.
Disagree. Strong disagree. That's because we're collectors. We think that. If you weren't, you wouldn't think that. You'd be like, I want the toy. But if you were a kid, then you wouldn't care.
No, you wouldn't. But you still. So what you're saying is that when you buy your kid a birthday present,
yep,
you have the figure.
Yep.
It turns up.
Yep.
Damaged in the box.
Whoa! The figure's damaged.
Well, no, the box is all damaged. You're happy
damaged? Then? How damaged?
Well, say that
like that.
Has been bent in half, to fit in a box, and it comes and it's all bent and broken. You're happy then to give that to your kid as a birthday present, saying, "There you go."
Yeah,
because the kid's just going to open it.
Kid's going to go wallop and open it, and the toy will pop out. And as long as the toy's fine, then the box has done its job.
Not good enough. I'm not having it.
All right. Well, I'm not having it either, so we're going to have to agree to disagree.
I do agree with Dan on this one. I don't think the packaging means anything.
All right, we'll open all the figures in the world up then.
Good. No, because we collect packaging as well, but it's a different thing. And I'm saying you buy something from Vintage Toy Monster, he's going to care about the packaging because you buy something from Smith's, they're not going to care about the packaging because they are a multinational chain toy shop that sell toys, not packaging. They sell toys. You know what I'm saying? You get me? Do you get me?
Sorry, I'm just looking through the comments. I think Viper is going to end the comment on this one. I'm not sitting on the fence, but I agree with Aaron and Dan.
I don't disagree, Aaron, that in a perfect world, it would be sent nice and mint. But I'm saying it's the toy is what you're buying, not the case it comes in. But
I don't know.
Plus, he was packaging stuff from. I think it was Baz actually that got something from Amazon. It was his He-Man Origin stuff that was literally in a jiffy bag.
Yeah, that's how they send them. They just go bang, fold them in half. Which is why it sucks when you buy stuff.
I think it was Baz. Apologies if it wasn't Baz, but I'm sure I remember seeing pictures of his Origins turn up like that.
Yeah, it sucks because these things are beyond toys. They are collectibles. They are adult collectibles, right? For the most part. It's don't buy your toys from Amazon. Don't buy your toys from Zabby.
More little story.
Yeah, buy them from people and toy shops and people in collectible toy shops that understand that the packaging is part of it. You know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if we go to WWE, we definitely got to take a toy division sign.
I do. I want to get the full experience.
Wants to get the full COVID experience.
I always thought it was so weird when Triple H used to go up to the rings and be like just spit all his water out over everyone.
Yeah,
I was like,
can't do that now, mate.
they probably can. It's Vince McMahon. He'd be like, make it more authentic.
No, you can't do that now, mate.
Does Triple H even do that? Like
Triple H was in a coma,
really,
for like 3 weeks or something. Yeah, man. Like
what, recently?
Recently. So they've rebranded the whole of NXT.
Yeah,
they did that. It seemed a little bit dodgy, really, because they did it while he was essentially really unwell, and it's only come to light how ill he actually was now that I think he's on the mend. But like he was, I think he might have had like a heart bypass or something. I don't know the full details, but he was definitely in a coma.
Vince spiked him, mate. Vince spiked him.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he wasn't.
NXT was doing too good, and Vince was like, "I'm not having that."
But it does feel a bit like that. And NXT was flying, and he went, "Oh no, let's make it worse." Shabbatron. Shabbat.
Van, but the blimp toy was way cooler.
I don't know. I did like the van.
The blimp was so specifically Turtles, though, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was undeniably.
Yeah.
A-Team had a van. Didn't have a
the
blimp.
van's up there. The van's up there is iconic.
A-Team had helicopters,
pretty
though.
cool.
Yeah, the helicopter's cool for sure.
But where's the love for the? Doesn't like Raphael have a fighter pilot, like a fighter jet?
I don't know.
I'm sure I've seen Ed with a video.
Ed or P, if you're still in the chat, fill us in.
Or Ollie. Ollie seems to be on the ball with his
his
knowledge. Or anyone actually who knows more about this stuff than we do.
Everyone in the chat who knows more than I do, which is everyone in the chat about Turtles, fill us in.
Yeah, so I did when Andy disappeared for like half an hour. It was Viper's comment. I was like, oh, he's gone. That's why I didn't come up. But yeah, Rob from the store behind us had a blimp in Chatham.
Yeah,
they do look very nice. They do look very nice.
Yeah.
There's no bombs on the new blimp.
But that was part of what made the blimp cool.
It's one thing about the Turtles, especially the vehicles. So many pieces.
But I always like I'm not a massive turtle collector, but I've always liked all the pieces, like the bombs. They're like a dustbin, sewer.
Yeah.
Like everything's something that's like almost like
that's
recycled.
Playmates. Playmates, man.
Like, such a quality, like
world building.
What's it? Like the copter, the turtle copter that I had, like the side guns were just like weird flies with like mosquitoes sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like just cool, real imagination stuff. So I asked Dan, are you tempted by the Disney Gargoyles Ultimate Goliath figure?
Probably not for me, Si. I'm not. I'm not. It looks amazing. I'm just not a great Gargoyles fan. Is what it comes down to. I think they're cool, but they don't have a special place in my heart. It is cool though.
Anyone going to MCM Birmingham or Liverpool Comic Con next weekend? Don't think it's next weekend, mate.
As in this weekend coming. If it's the following weekend, we're at Sandown.
Or is it next weekend?
Depends on the wording. I would say this weekend if it was this weekend.
Maybe it is.
Not a clue, but no.
But
no,
sorry, we're not. Unfortunately, but if anyone else is, definitely. I've never done Liverpool Comic Con. Well, I've done Birmingham. Birmingham's a good fun one.
I've not been to either of those ones.
I've never been to a con. That's maybe what I should do next year. Do a con and do a wrestling event.
Yeah, we'll go to the Showmasters. Yeah.
Little Showmasters.
Yeah, or MCM. Yeah, either. We'll go to a London one. We'll all go together. It'd be cool.
Depends. If it's anything like this year's one, then no.
When the world's open a bit and there's a bit more people.
You know it.
Yeah.
Dragonzord is the best sword, 100%. Ed. Ed, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Hope you're well.
Everyone go and check out Ed's latest video, of course. Always a treat. Si's been checking them out.
Ed, have you been enjoying your recent YouTube videos? Yes, Ed's been smashing out some awesome videos. Yesterday morning, Ed, I watched your Brussels Comic Con one when you were Mateus. Looked a right laugh. He met the actual actor who played Raphael.
Nice.
From the movie. Did any of you guys back the Vintage Collection book or Kickstarter, or dare say ours? Anyone in the chat has helped Red 5 Designs out with their? I believe
I didn't know anything about it.
I'll check it out.
I believe it's a vintage Star Wars book. If
Like
Red 5 Designs is in the chat,
put up a link, dude, in the chat.
Confirm it up. You might not be able to do that.
Okay.
But what I'll do, hold on.
I haven't watched any YouTubey stuff or even
I've been really out of it.
Yeah.
And he's been working 7 days a week for the last 3 months.
It's fine. I'm hoping I die soon. No, I'm joking.
Adam Rag, the Technodrome is the best though. As far as just sheer scale, the Technodrome is.
It's again something I never had. I guess it would have been too. I guess it was too expensive or whatever. But like, I don't even know anyone that had it, so I couldn't even say I did like it.
I've got a Techno Scout for sale. It's only when I went to when we went to Bugsy's that time that Ben pointed out that the Technodrome actually connects to the sewer playset.
Yeah,
that's awesome. The fact that does that is so cool.
Should have popped up a comment.
That's up there. That's up there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in the chat can put links up. I think it's only we can.
Okay.
Special people. But yes.
Both Ed and Kieran have mentioned the Bubble Bomber, so we'll come back to that. That's the Turtles thing you mentioned, Aaron. Bubble Bomber. Never heard of it.
So 5th of November, sorry. Remember. Finalising the numbers of their book is... hold on.
It says vintage collection, but I guess that's the modern vintage collection, right? It's not actually the vintage figures.
So our aim is to bring Star Wars collectors and fans an in-depth guide to vintage Kenner Star Wars line, including creatures, ships, and playsets, as well as the action figures.
Is you frozen? No.
That's what it is. So yeah, anyone who's well into their vintage Star Wars figures, that'll be right up your street.
Perfect.
Collector's guides are really good, especially with the Star Wars stuff, just to make sure you've got the right pieces for the right thing. But like, sorry to say, I'm kind of over it. Star Wars in general.
If you ever think you've completed a line, make sure you buy a collector's book from someone who knows more than you, and prepare to be disappointed when there's a variant that you never heard of.
There's a lot of work goes into those books.
A lot of work.
Yeah,
a lot of work.
And yeah, they're I can't remember who I was talking to now. My mind's gone blank. But I was talking to someone at Kempton about like toy books and like, has anyone ever done just like a one-off book of everything? Oh. I was like, oh, mate, you couldn't fit
that'd be a beastly book. You couldn't do it like as in like every figure ever produced for every toy line.
But I was thinking about it. Like all I can think of is vintage Star Wars in general, He-Man. Turtles and that Visionary book. That's the only
other ones. There's an Action Man one. I'm
sure there's loads, but yeah.
Hasbro Maniacs guy has done an amazing Hasbro wrestling one.
But there's no official. They're all just like Red 5 Designs. Official. They're all just people that are just like going out there.
Fans. They're just fans, yeah.
Yeah, just fans making their own books or their own toy lines that they love.
It's crazy. The Star Wars one's official. I'm just looking at the ones I've got. Maybe they're not.
I don't think there is an official one.
No, yeah. Maybe because they're all made by different companies. Between like
Yeah.
Palitoy, Kenner, and
Maybe.
no, yeah, it was Palitoy and Kenner at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And then Lily Leddy or whatever. I guess they'd all have to come together to make it official. Like,
If you're a Star Wars guy and you want a vintage book, go and support Red 5 Designs, is what I say. If you're not, I don't know what to say. Hey, Pete.
P, how you doing, bro? Oh, it's as heated as the cheese and pickle debate.
I'm pro pickle, Andy. I'm a pro pickle man.
no, I disagree
Screw the
with you.
pickles.
So someone, I think it was Sue or Sarah, put in the thing about like cheese Marmite on cracker in a microwave. I'll definitely try that out. I am a Marmite guy.
You
But,
animal. You
Love
savage.
Marmite. Love Marmite.
Would you eat Marmite if it didn't come in packaging?
Well, how else would I get it?
Exactly. I'm just asking. Moving on.
The packaging supports the Marmite. You're not buying the packaging, Aaron. You're buying the Marmite.
Yeah,
Moving
I'm
on.
buying it 'cause it
But if
comes
the
in a glass
packaging's
bowl.
damaged anyway, then
I
As
wouldn't
long
buy it.
as the Marmite's all right, it doesn't matter what happens to the packaging.
But
does it?
I've got a choice to leave it in the supermarket if it's damaged.
Yeah, but if it turns up to you, if you did your home shopping, turns
I
up
don't do
damaged,
home
and it
shopping.
just...
I'm not that poncy. I go to a shop.
Well, you never
It's
know.
not, it's not that Ponzi, Aaron. With his Marmite sandwiches.
I'm just playing
I don't
devil's
like the
advocate
idea of
here.
someone else choosing my food for me to like do an online shop. Like I want to choose what I eat.
We
I
didn't
like the
have
idea of
bread,
someone
so
touching
we
my own
replaced
action
it.
figures.
We replaced it with salt. What?
Don't. I used to do that home shopping, and some of the stuff I used to replace things with because I hated doing it is ridiculous, and I'm probably...
See, how long are the things out of the fridge? Like, no, I don't know. I'd rather do it myself.
The Aaron of like 12, 15 years ago, when he was a teenager working at a supermarket, thought it was funny. The Aaron looking back at it now probably thinks a little bit more like.
Still thinks it's a bit funny.
Yeah, but that was back in the day when all that online shopping was new, so you could just substitute anything with anything.
Yeah,
like you wanted beans and you could change it to toilet roll. Do you know what I mean? But I think you can't do that as much anymore.
Probably not, but it's stuff. It's like, oh, we see, and my friend was like, oh, you ordered bread, but we didn't have any bread, so like a white loaf. So we gave you like gluten-free sourdough or whatever, and you're like, well, that's inedible. Thanks very much.
Yeah, I know a story that one person did it. Now this wasn't me, and I won't mention the supermarket that I used to work for, but they asked for condoms on their shopping.
Yeah.
Right.
And the person substituted it with a pregnancy test.
I mean, that's clever.
So but I don't, like I said, I don't think you can do it. You can definitely do that sort of stuff anymore on them. But that's back in the day. Kieran, it was all a laugh. It was all a bit of fun.
Oh yeah, we're all good. We'll just punch each other up when we see each other.
Yeah, it was just. It's the internet. I'm going to be mad that someone didn't agree with my opinion. So all I wanted to hear was my opinion out of Dan's mouth.
I think weirdly though, we both agree on the crux of it, which is I wish they would take more care and attention because the whole thing is the whole thing. I'm just saying that major chains don't, but I wish they would.
I remember I ordered a load of things off Zabby for a project, and I ordered like 10 figures, paid one-off shipping off them, and thought, okay, paid like one-off shipping, thought the whole thing was going to turn up in a box, and each of the 10 figures turned up in individual Jiffy bags. Well, I just opened when I was still at my mum and dad's, I just opened the door one day and there was these 10 white Jiffy bags just on the floor. So what the hell is this?
Jiffy bags.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's
Right, let's churn through the comments because we're getting
it's getting on. By far the best run. Even gentlemen, I've had a lot of success buying retro video games at toy fairs. Have you ever thought about selling hunting toys at game fairs? I've never been to a game fair. I don't.
It might work.
Yeah. I've been to EGX once years ago. Me and Vic went, and there were some toys there, but it weren't like it was sort of modern-y toys for games. I know it sounds really silly, but like you could buy Destiny figures and Skyrim figures. You know what I mean? Like
Gears of War and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I've never been to a gaming fair. I'll give it a go. Maybe that's something we can take Viking Andy to.
Yeah, Viking Andy like that. I'm not going. I'm not that interested.
As ping as the toy. As ping as the toy still working fully.
I don't understand that sentence, Brad.
I think it means as long as the toy is still working.
Yeah.
Will fully.
Oh, okay, right, cool, right, yeah. If the packaging was
fully,
knackered, right. Sorry, we're a bit behind on the.
Yeah, even lads. Adam, how you doing?
Hey,
packaging damage equal items not described. Yeah, I knew Sarah knew what was going on.
I bet she's talking specifically about Lego because Lego is a little bit like that because it does affect the value afterwards.
Okay. Kid's gonna rip it apart anyway. That's very true. It's very true. But it's still a product.
It's not the product.
Some Treasure X toys come in packaging that can be essentially played with too. Yeah, that's true. Some of the packaging. Some Treasure X toys. I'm guessing that's the toy line. But you remember the old expanded universe Star Wars figures? The packaging, once you opened it, folded out into like a little scene.
Type thing.
Oh, I'd be well annoyed if that was all damaged by Amazon.
You'd be pretty irritated if you got one of them figures that you needed like coupons on the back to send off for a mail-away figure and it had been torn right up the middle of it. That would be pretty irritating.
Supermarkets mark products down with tins, boxes are damaged, and then no one buys food for its packaging.
I don't know. I often get drawn in by the pictures of like, here's a slab of meat, but here's a lovely picture of some food that you could cook if you could cook.
I'm also going to be that. I'm also going to be that dude and say that some food, a lot of it's down to aesthetics. So when you look at something that's damaged, you're going to assume that what's inside it if you can't see what's inside it. Like you wouldn't get a markdown if there was like a steak and it was in a tray and the tray was like creased. It wouldn't be like, oh, there's steaks because you can see it and it's fine.
Be interesting as if you have a controlled experiment of. Well, again, I'm picking this up because it's the closest figure in a box to me. That's why.
If you had a figure, Andy, it's crazy.
If you have a load of these figures, some nice, some bent and broken and damaged.
Yep.
What would be the ones people pick up?
The nice ones. What kind of a question is that?
Right,
that doesn't make your point. That isn't the point. That's my point. If I went into a toy shop, you get to hand choose the one you want. I'm saying that the person that's packaging the toys in the Amazon warehouse grabs the next one. They don't go, which has got the nicest packaging before I cram it into this jiffy bag. It doesn't matter.
The question is, they shouldn't be cramming it in. They should be sending it to you. I'm not going.
But the message is you shouldn't be using Amazon. Don't give Amazon any money.
That's the message.
That's the message.
Or just give him just enough money to send him to the moon, but not to get back again.
Yeah, right, yeah. Or enough to blow himself up. Anyway.
Yeah.
We don't. Anyone on Toy Division does not condone the acts of violence.
No, I do. He's an idiot.
To a big corporation, a toy is exactly that. To a big corporation, a toy is exactly that. Whereas a local nerd shop, as to speak, knows it deemed as collectible. Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
It's all to do with who you buy them from.
So
that's it.
General, again, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. If you're buying a kid a toy for a kid, would you buy it from Amazon that could turn up damaged because you know the kid's just going to open it anyway?
No, don't use Amazon.
I'm just using Amazon as an excuse.
Depends what it is. If it was cheap and you don't care about it, if it's like a £10 toy, it doesn't matter, does it? If it's going to get ripped open.
Okay, I just remembered this. So I jumped on the bandwagon and bought one of those Turbo Mans, right?
Yeah.
Damaged box.
Yep. Because they hadn't packaged it properly.
Yep. And what did they say to you?
Oh, nothing. They wanted me to send it back, and I was like, "Well, when are you getting more stock in?" They were like, "Oh, we are getting it in, but we don't know when." Can I reserve one so I know I've got a new one coming?
You know what I'd have done with that if you'd have sent it back?
Put it in a shop or sent it
out to someone else.
Just resold it. Yeah.
Well, no, I've ended up keeping it. Like, I don't even know why I was bothered by the box because I didn't care that
You
much.
don't even want the toy.
I jumped on the bandwagon in the second wave because everyone was like, "Oh, they're like £100." It's like, wrong. I got it for 30 quid. But yeah, I don't know. I've lost my point. Next comment.
Oh, don't even get into starting with shipping boxes, P. Jesus, we'll be here all night.
Yeah, there's a name for the people that collect shipping boxes.
Or V8.
That's it. No. That's it, P. How far does this go?
Yeah. Some of Bobby's 80s shipping boxes are magnificent, though.
Yeah. But and this is the point, right? Someone like Bobby's 80s, you look back now, and the shipping boxes and the packaging and the packaging is more interesting than what's in the packaging, of course.
Yeah.
But it wasn't at the time. You know what I mean? Things become more interesting as they get more become more historic. So people that have that in mind,
they're also cool because they've been opened. I don't agree. I think it's weird. Like we've said this before. If someone's selling like a sealed packaging box in a plastic case,
it's weird.
Of X, how do we know that X is inside?
Dude, forget about how do we know. Why does it matter?
Yeah,
that's the question. Who cares? If it's never going to be opened, why does it even matter if it's in there?
So weird.
Schrodinger's toy.
Right, I'm not doing it. I'm going to do this to quickly fly through the comments.
Fly through.
I'm not going to pick any more comments that are about packaging and.
It's the end of Toy Division.
Yeah, it's over now. It's over.
Creative differences, boys.
Yeah. Mano's lucky, mate. So will the shuttle Tidarian fit into Dan's plastic sack and appear on the December?
I would only take it with me if I pre-sold it. I'm not taking it down on the off chance of selling it because it takes up an entire box.
Just keep it. It's such a cool piece.
It's all cool, isn't it? It's not Erie, Indiana.
Yeah.
Cool.
The Technodrome is the best. Yeah, no, I think the Technodrome's cool.
Technodrome's very cool.
Power question for Aaron. What LC figures are you getting next? The only ones I think I have, I've got the Eye Monster.
That's cool. The revitalize. That's really cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I've got 2 Red Sentries on pre-order that has Bro Pulse of pushback till December now. So I was supposed to get them August and I look forward to my monthly email from them that says it's going to be delayed another month.
Did you ever get that not hot toy, but
3A? No, not yet.
Yeah.
Well, I spoke to In Demand Toys at MCM Comic Con. He's like, "Oh yeah, man, like pay." He's like, "Yeah, pay it up. It's coming in next week." I was like, "Okay, yeah." That was like 2 weeks ago, and they still haven't mentioned that they've had them in. To be fair to them, like he was quite cool about it. He was like, "Yeah, basically what happened was when they do the pre-orders, get everyone's like holding money, which is cool, which is what pre-orders are, and then when the stuff gets shipped to them, that's when Hasbro Hasbro, for example, will then send them the bill saying, right, we've shipped them to you now you need to pay up. So when that happens, then that's when In Demands come to you guys to get the money back. But apparently this company sent it like back in August to pay up, so they assumed that their stuff's been shipped to them, and it still hasn't arrived. I want it. I've got the money sitting there to pay for it, but I'm just, until I see that post from them that they've actually got them, I'm not fully paying for it. So I'm hoping it's soon. But I haven't pre-ordered the Piranha head yet. I haven't pre-ordered.
He looked quite cool, actually.
Again, I can't. I'm just not doing it anymore. If I find it, if it's in the shop, the fact that the Pumpkin Wrapper and the King Sphinx, I pre-ordered them a couple of years ago and paid like 40 quid each for them, and now you can go on Kapow Toys and buy the Pumpkin Wrapper for £17.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm just like, do you know what? If I don't, I wanted the yellow Mortar Trooper from the Mandalorian, Stormtrooper on Amazon. Didn't get it. I'm just, it's gone now. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of Over it. You're correct, Aaron. Turtles did have a jet. I've owned one in the past, but can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I'm sure Ed had the... and Ed's called it the Bubble Bomber.
I thought that was...
I'm sure you had it in one of your videos, dude.
I thought that was Bucky O'Hare, yeah, but I could be totally wrong. I mean, I probably am wrong. If Ed's saying it, then he knows.
What do we know?
What do I know? Nothing.
MCM was much more fun when it was memorabilia. Were they run by the same people? I thought Showmasters run memorabilia.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't
know. That one did.
I haven't got I couldn't comment.
Double Bubble, P says, was Bucky O'Hare.
Yeah, there's Double Bubble.
Me and my little brother bought loads of you. We were wrestlers, He-Man and Ghostbusters.
Was that at Kempton?
Yeah, was that recently? Yeah, because if it was Kempton, I remember you three.
Didn't you mention him at the beginning?
Actually, they were a different bunch of these guys were like sort of young, like Lucas's age. But they were full into buying there was retro toys. It's good to see.
Yeah.
So if it is you lads, yes, we do remember you.
Nice to see the youngsters
come back on the 5th and buy more toys.
Yeah, come back. Come to Sandown on the 13th.
Go to AEW if they announce the UK.
100%.
Yeah, man.
I think I would rather go to an AEW show.
Yep. Official.
There's
it was the Bubble Bomber.
Bubble Bomber.
Yes, it was these boys. I saw you at the
fair
and bought loads of food
yes,
store.
I absolutely
brother remember. And little brother who said the Ravishing Rude and down chat. Yes, yeah.
When a young man says awesome Ravishing Rude, you know how excited I'm going to get, Andy.
Well, hopefully not too excited.
Got pretty excited. I was like, yeah, someone under 20 loving Ravishing Rude. That's awesome. Yeah. It's good to see you guys. I hope you enjoyed your day. I'm glad you got a bunch of stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah, definitely come back. A nice one for like tuning into the live streams as well, boys.
Yeah.
That's right.
To hear our exciting discussion about boxes.
Yeah. God, these guys are bad.
These guys are the worst.
I was not nice. That's right, dude.
Well, I try and make it to Sandown if they were at Kempton.
Sandown on the 13th, which is 2 weeks away.
Yeah, come to Sandown. You'll very much enjoy that. Very much.
Yeah, definitely. There's no problem. Red 5 Designs.
Not problem at all.
Just wondering, as a vintage collection book has been delayed for a very long time. I guess everything. That's just that's the motto of life at the moment. Everything's just delayed.
Yeah.
The new blimp is balloon, old style, but the bottom is from the 2012 version where they go down on lines.
That's weird. They've done it like that.
Toy book, old sales catalogues from companies showing off their future products. Yeah. Again, Bobby 80s, gonna name drop him again. The amount of old toy catalogues that guy's got.
Yeah. Some of the stuff that Ed's got as well that he puts in his unreleased toys is nice for products that were pimped to come out but then never made it.
Yeah.
Right, we need to get to the end. We're 15 minutes over, Aaron.
Yeah, I know.
And I've got to get up at.
Sorry, this one just made me giggle.
That's all right. It's all right. Red 5 Design makes Red 5 Design collects hot toys, and I'm in the same position that I'm selling a few, and a couple of them have got shipper boxes, and that's where it gets next level, right? Because I'm like, sweet, I've got the shipper box for it, meaning that I don't have to then box the thing up. I can just bang it in because the shipper box protects the toy. But some people, they want that shipper box as mint as possible.
So you got to put a box in a box in a box.
Which I'm not prepared to do.
Andy, are you not waiting for Thundercats as well? Or was this something that you...
No, I didn't pre-order them. So basically Super 7 sort of took everyone's money for like wave 2, 3, 4 and 5. Maybe 2, 3 and 4. of the Thundercats toys, and they've just been delayed. That's
Crazy.
what I understand. But I didn't get any of them because I just thought they were too expensive for each figure. But some of them are lovely. But
well,
not for me.
I think it might be different because there's not really anyone else doing Thundercat figures. But I worked it out because I was looking at those Power Rangers Super 7 ones. So one Super 7 figure is about 40 to 50 quid. But comes with multiple hands, all the weapons, and a couple of different heads. It's actually more expensive to buy the 3 different Hasbro figures that make up those different ranges and different heads and everything, because you're paying 60 quid, whereas that you're paying 50 quid and you'll have everything from the Super 7.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Super 7 stuff's very nice.
But do you just get one figure with a Super 7 with different versions?
One figure,
but
different heads.
The Hasbro, you get 3 separate figures.
Yeah, Hasbro will sell you the whole figure again and do that classic, like, oh, this one's like a different. This one's now in a 2-pack. So
one's going. One's going.
We know you're not going to buy the Yellow Ranger from season 3 because you've already had the Yellow Ranger from season 1. But we're going to put her in a double pack with a bad guy from season 1. Do you know what I mean? It's like
we're going to sell. We're going to stick Grogu in a small.
We're going to stick Grogu in a small bag and make you pay
70 quid,
60 quid for a speeder bike that you've already bought.
Because you just wanted that, because that's Hasbro. And we know you're a sucker to who's going to pay for it. And there's me like that, like, thank you.
I got it. I did it. I did it, Mum. I did it.
Are you proud?
I completed it. No, there's another 6 different versions of that same little Grogu.
No grandkids yet from me, but I do have Grogu in a pouch.
Yeah. It's my inheritance. This is my legacy.
Guys, yes.
I'm saying one more thing about the boxes to Red 5 Designs, who says, but some people want the shipper box boxed. And to that I say, some bloody people. Some people. Yep, they do indeed. And Kieran, I take your point. And in that instance, if part of the box was the playset, then I would expect it to be treated as such.
It's 100% banner.
Bants, mate.
It's bants.
No, as soon as Aaron says like we're off, we're done. We're all
done. Dan's going to shout at all of us for. He's going to go full diva on us after this. So that's why we've actually run over for like 20 minutes. It's not because like we're talking. It's because me and Andy are both scared.
Pretty sure it's because you was talking about Power Rangers and Thundercats, but whatever, it's fine.
Guys, thank you very much for watching. Happy hunting this weekend, whatever you're doing. Join us again next week for our pre-Sandown live stream.
Oh, join me on Sunday. I might be with Johnny, Monkey's Emporium, for an auction.
Yeah, of course.
6:30 p.m. Monkey's Emporium. That his live stream auctioned. Andy's going to be on that.
Yeah, I'll be selling some wares or auctioning some stuff.
Yeah. And is it Toy Planet UK as well? Isn't he in there with you?
Yeah, and Fistful of Collectibles as well.
Fistful of Collectibles will be there as always with his mutton chops. Actually, no, he hasn't got mutton chops anymore, is he? He's
no. He'll have some kind of headgear on, no doubt.
Yeah.
Guys, everyone in the chat, really do appreciate you guys hanging out with us this Wednesday. Take it easy, and we will see you next week. And I pray to God that this live stream actually ends this time. Peace.